We all wish for a positive future for ourselves, our family, our children, and our community. How about a mindful future that benefits us and the planet? Hi, I'm Anne Marie Emanuelli, Creative Director and founder of Mindful Frontiers, an education based meditation center. Vipassana meditation instruction is my life path, and I believe it's important for families to practice mindfulness together. In this podcast, Welcoming a Mindful Future, I will be sharing easy and accessible mindfulness practices that you can do in your family, no matter the age of your children. Join me and learn how to bring mindfulness meditation into your daily routine. Thanks for being here, and listen up for the next episode. Hi there. So, I'd like to share with you some information about mindfulness and social emotional learning, how to work with emotions and the mind and the body. So, this is an article that was published in a local newspaper in the month of June 2022. And it's part of a column that comes out once a month that is called Families Meditate Together, which is one of my main goals in my education based meditation center called Mindful Frontiers. So I'd like to share this information with you, and I'm going to read the article and give you some insight on the how mindfulness and social emotional learning come together quite seamlessly. So many parents and educators have heard of SEL, or social emotional learning. In many schools, SEL has been incorporated into classrooms through activities that help students understand themselves and others. According to CASEL, which is the Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning, quote, SEL is the process through which all young people and adults acquire and apply the knowledge, skills, and attitudes to develop healthy identities, manage emotions, and achieve personal and collective goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain supportive relationships, and make responsible and caring decisions, end quote. There are 5 core competencies that CASEL has identified to be important in nurturing social emotional health. They are self awareness, self management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision making. Mindfulness, according to John Kabat-Zinn, is, quote, awareness that arises through paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non judgmentally, end quote. So, mindfulness helps us recognize and accept present moment thoughts and emotions, and can also help people handle stresses in life. Through mindfulness, we become more empathetic and compassionate. SEL and mindfulness work well together to nurture healthy relationships. The areas in which mindfulness contributes directly to SEL are self awareness, self management, and social awareness. By cultivating an awareness of what is going on in the body and mind right now in the present moment, and accepting this with gentleness and kindness, we understand and manage our emotions, thereby nurturing positive relationships and decision making. It all comes together. It is my firm belief that mindfulness and social emotional learning are like sisters, brothers, siblings, cousins. They come together, they work really well together. The following family practice brings all this together, and it brings self awareness as well as acknowledging what others are experiencing. And I would love for you to try this in your family or with a group of people that you are associated with. I call it a circle of mindful awareness. And here's how we do it. So we begin by sitting in a circle with our backs to each other towards the center and the front of our body facing outward. The circle should be as small as is comfortable so that each person is either in physical contact with neighbors or at least close enough to sense their presence. We designate a leader who will guide the group, and it would be great if that leader would read the step by step directions or read them ahead of time and then be able to explain them. So, first, we bring our attention to the breath. That is what we do in mindfulness and meditation. We count 3 or 4 deep breaths to relax and settle the nervous system and the mind. While we breathe collectively, we are aware that others in the circle are breathing, and we may be able to hear and feel that breathing as well. With the energy and atmosphere settled, we imagine the breath as a river of energy flowing through the body, stopping now and again at different areas, such as the head, neck, shoulders, abdomen, arms, legs, and so forth. And the leader can guide this body scan. Next, we will invite any emotions that are present for us, allowing the mind to join the experience. What is an emotion that is present for you right now? Bring your attention inward and give this feeling a name by labeling it: sadness, excited, happy, tired, etc. Let's now notice where in our body we feel the emotion we just recognized. This may be an area of tightness or warmth, coolness or tingling. So, with a quick body scan, where is the emotion felt the strongest in the body? And now we will take turns saying our name, the emotion, and where we feel it in our body. For example, I'm Anne Marie, and I feel happiness in my heart. Moving around the circle, each person acknowledges those who spoke before them, repeating their name, their emotion, and where they feel it. Lastly, the person shares their own name, emotion, and body area. So we continue this circle activity until everyone has had a chance to repeat their neighbor's information as far back as possible to the first person if they can, and then ending with their own. Then, to finish completely, the first person who started the activity will try to recite all of the other names, emotions, body parts, and finally, their own. So, I recommend the leader be sensitive to the age and awareness level of each family or group member because some young children may find it challenging to remember everyone's emotion and body part. There should be kindness and acceptance as the person tries their best to remember before sharing their own information. The activity is not about who can remember the most. Rather, it is an opportunity to build self and social awareness through mindfulness. I hope that this activity is something that you'll practice with your family, with a group, with a classroom, with coworkers. I believe that this is a wonderful way to combine both social emotional learning and mindfulness and to show how they work very well together. So until we meet again on this podcast, I wish you mindfulness, I wish you compassion, and may all beings be at peace and safe. Thank you. Welcoming a Mindful Future is a podcast by Mindful Frontiers, an education-based meditation center located in northern New Mexico. We offer mindfulness and meditation workshops, classes, coaching, and instruction for children, parents, families, classrooms, and individuals. We believe that mindfulness is an important part of welcoming a positive future for ourselves, our communities, and our world. These podcasts are shared freely, and your support helps Mindful Frontiers reach a wider audience. Thank you for your generous donation through this podcast platform.